Hello, welcome back. I got a few upgrades done. Oh, right. Settings, audio, it's about 85. Anyway, researching this. Yeah, I already had that. Solar collection I've had for a while. That I've had. And that I just gotten. So it's mostly just upgrades of stuff, I guess, that I'd gotten. Oh yeah, like vertical construction, I get extra layers. Oh right, lab. Oh, also I just did this a little bit because when we got the extra conveyor belts, we also got extra of this, and I went and put those in most places. So hey, now we have something. Components? This thingy. Yeah, it's just a thing. Whatever. Anyway, we can make these. We need iron and overall stone. So let's... I upgraded our little storage because... I mean, of course. What's the thingy? Oh, also, we unlocked this. I forgot that we need like... Oh my gosh. So many resources. Crash. Actually, we need to go over here and get our fuel back. Alt! That's the button for landing. I got it. Okay. Now, I don't know what we can expect to find. What's that other planet? It's in it. It's like a massive, giant planet. It can't be that well hidden. Can we not land on this? I'm holding Alt. I guess we just can't land because this is a gas giant and not like our normal planet. Where's our planet? Okay, there's the star. Gosh, all these scientists taking them so many years to travel just to the moon. I traveled to another planet. It only took me like 5 episodes. So apparently we can't land on that planet. It's this one that has all the walkable surface. Oof. And then you can see like, oh, the planet's loaded in. Oh, I'm out of fuel now. well, you know, not out of fuel, just it's done trying to load up all of my fuel. Uh, z- 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 okay, let's load this up a little bit. So, what are we getting right here? We're getting particle container. Yeah, it's this game follows like the same formula that like Factorio does, which is make the machine, yeah, make the like machine process to make the materials for researching, uh, like auto setup research. Step two, yeah, and then just research something, play with it, research something, play with it, research something, play with it, until you can't research anything anymore, and then it's make a machine to make the new resource material, you know, machine like system to make the new research material, and then research play, etc., etc. For some reason, those are both at like 3. I really want to upgrade the arc smelter. Okay, I have a thought. Here comes the thought. First, take out that. Uh, oh, that's only a Mark II anyway. Actually, wait a second. I don't think this would work. Yeah, angle too wide. So if we have this go here, and then we do basically the same thing on the other side. Wait, hold on. Let's just load this up first. Then we can have this try to be... Yeah, this is like constantly filling up this entire thing. Because this only goes occasionally, and then this fills it all up. So this is completely stacked and loaded. And then do the same thing with this side. Storage unit. So that only occasionally gets fulfilled. But then I can't land on them when they're that far up. That's in the flight zone area. And then upgrade those. So, you know, this is trying at least. It's like trying to deal with all that. Oh, right. And now that I also have red cubes, I can deal with some of that as well. Mark 3, Mark 2. And then boom, conveyor belts. Okay, so I don't think that this is going to be enough conveyor belts to last forever, but yeah, there's like a whole lot there to deal with. Okay, so and there. Let's fill up that nice and fast. You can see the numbers like just dropping like mad up there, right? Just and it's weird that sometimes like the lab has to have like both of the things. If I go and just like cut this out, take all of the blue, like it won't just drop red by itself, will it? It's like this is now like frozen. That won't drop down unless blue is also dropping down at like an equivalent rate. It's a 2-to-1 rate, but it's still like an equivalent rate. And of course, keep on making more and more blue. Hey, let's grab like 200 of that, and let's grab like 200 of that. Let's make like 200 more blue. Alright, new stuff that I made. No, that's old stuff. This stuff, don't know what this does. It's probably used for like making a thing, so I should probably make a machine to make this. But frankly, all of my engines right now are put into Mark II conveyor belts. And Mark III this stuff. And really, I should change this. Honestly, I should take this factory apart, split it in two. Find another place with like iron and copper close to each other, and use that instead. So just dismantle this whole thing, build it somewhere else. Because have this thing just making the blue, and then chop off all like this whole half of it. So you know what? Let's do that. Nope, okay. That was actually needed for a lot of this stuff. So yeah, right there. So like all of this iron that I'm sending over there, stop it. Also, I thought I'd upgrade all of these, but apparently not, so I'll upgrade them to level 2, not level 3. And iron, and I need like stone. Or no, I need like steel and like stone. Oh no. Oh no. Alt. Go down. Okay. Five, four, three, two, 1, 0. Okay. So let's, yeah. Anyway, there's a lot of random stuff here. But let's just make, a giant iron monument, basically. Is there even copper around here? No. I'm really only doing this just because I've got all this iron. I mean, hey, 6... Yeah, my inventory is the same size as, like, one of these things now. It's only about 6,000 iron. Okay. So there's copper veins right there, right next to these iron veins right here. So let's use this to basically... Let's use this area to make basically everything. No, land. But first, let's pick up all this litter. Yeah, middle mouse button. And just put everything into this here storage unit. There's a lot of storage here. All the while you have your machines as well as your own whatevers. Getting all the researching done for you. So, with nothing to worry about, you can just dismantle this whole road. Alright, so we have a ton of iron being, like, mined out and put down over there. But what we actually need here is to have iron being, like, mined out and put down over here. Okay. So trying to... Basically just ignoring all of this iron that's going this way. And I'm also going to demolish that. So the only iron going down this way is going to be turned into actual iron to be put into... just that monolith? Actually... Oh, I don't have stone here. Don't have stone there. No stone? Stone. I want to make like a second iron monolith. Just. Oh gosh, I thought something was moving. It's like, oh my gosh, there's monsters in this game. It's the main thing that separates this from Factorio. No monsters. Fix the particles to their position and guide them to show some characteristics. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Okay, that. And that. Oh, right, conveyor belts. Okay, yeah, right now it's just a matter of time, just waiting for all of that to finish. Conveyor belts. No, those are Mark IIs. Nope, nope, nope. Wait, hold on, hold on. Yeah, it's done right next to this thing. We'll be fine. Yeah, we'll be fine. And that, which means rotor and copper magnet. And the rotor needs copper magnet, iron plate, iron gear. Excellent. I keep wanting to use shift to like run, but like it doesn't work that way. Alright. So with this over here, I have a bit of copper. No, a bit of iron. Yeah, there we go, perfect. And then I'll go and make this. Honestly, I could probably get all of this in one. No? Yeah, what's my random box of all of my stuff? Oh, my wind turbines. Oh, here's the Mark III. Alrighty. I don't like how certain like objects in the inventory, like how things in the inventory will just randomly like teleport around. Alright, alright. Conveyor belt. Okay. I got stuff. So, so you see why to check recipes. So those take the base. That takes, yeah, whatever. So anything else that takes ore, because like magnets require iron ore. But is anything other than the ingot, anything other than the ingot and that magnet take ore? I don't think so. There's like stuff that takes basic stone, but by the looks of it, nothing else takes ore. So I can just have machines working. So here's what I can do. I can have both of these going. Okay. And then I'll just have just a line of machines. And I'll just have until they higher energy fuel rods increasing will greatly increase fuel power generation, which will cover the Mecha's energy much more quickly. Okay, cool.
The data shows this is a planet without natural titanium veins. Perhaps you can get some by collecting gravel. If you need a massive titanium collection, you need to find a planet rich with titanium veins as soon as possible.
What language was this in originally? I'm just curious. Let's arc smelter. Actually, I think I did this off camera, but I did make a thing that was like, okay, yeah, so this, all of this feeding into there. Right, I made a thing that's just, hey, look, it's stone blocks. Just for the sake of, hey, might as well have it be made. And it's like, so yeah, did do that on camera. Oh well. But now for the exhilarating. Let's play with the bumpy roads. Okay. Yeah. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Basic chemical, and you can now use chemical plants to produce more chemical products like plastic. You select a recipe. All of this is just going to be copper. Just Mark 3? Yes. Where's my arc furnace upgrade? Because So that's something I'd spend some time on upgrading. Yeah, make a machine for the arc furnace marked. Yeah. Finally make a machine to make arc furnaces. Specifically to feed into the machine to make arc furnace level 2. Hey, wait, what's my ball of ice? Oh, yes. Nothing beats it. Ball of ice. And there, basically already got the next research. It's just like, oh, well, you just have to wait some time still. Okay, so we know that 10 isn't quite enough, but we should still make the other side of the conveyor belt. Actually, we should probably make the conveyor belt end here. Zzz. Speaking of my ball of ice, it kind of melted all over the place. So, yeah, Mouse doesn't like trying to work on water. Let me just wipe down the counter, or the desk. Oh wait, I have an actual towel just right over here. Alright, cool. It's like, oh gosh, my keyboard's warm. It's like, yeah, everything's warm. It's a heat wave. Everything is warm. Playing games all day in the hopes of trying to disregard the everything is warm aspect. Actually, now that I think about it, would this work? Yeah, I don't know what any of this is, but it's like, hey, if I need some of that stuff, I can make it now. Oh, that's too far, anyway. So yeah, now I have a big old thing that's going to be filled up with copper very quickly. What's this? This it is. It is interesting that like the trees will just get chopped down automatically and you don't even get the resources for it, because like by the point where you're not like automatically cutting down the trees, like where you're not wanting to cut down the trees yourself, you also don't want to clutter your inventory with like wood and leaves. The sign is thicker and it's glowing. Is this like what is it, the vertical equator? What's that? Equinox? I never was good at geography. Alright. 3, 4, and 5. And it really looks like that using bridges of wind turbines has done a lot of help, but I still don't know where the battery is. So yeah, just like making stuff like this, and okay, so 15 isn't enough for all of this. It's a lot, but it's not actually enough. It looks like it's going to be far from enough. I do like how the music is super inspirational, but I'm doing stuff like this. Like, what I'm doing is not inspirational. Right? Oh, gosh. Oh, yeah, that's right, that's right. If I were to put solar panels at, like, the North Pole and the South Pole, some of them would always have power if... I mean, this game is going as far as to see as to do more like the planet itself is curved. So if this goes along like realistic standards, then a photon combine a high energy photon effortlessly absorbing multiple low energy photons. Use a natural opting crystal to make it. It'll be very efficient. Ah, no. So actually, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's go. I know we have all of this stuff to work on, but let's see if that's going to get the car. Actually, distract myself from my distraction. Wait, hold on. Land first. Going to here. Satellite power distribution system, no. Thruster. Sure. X-ray cracking. Sure. And Q? And Q. Is that an English word? I know Q is a word that we use in English. But unQ sounds like seriously French. Solar sail, launch lot. Form Dyson swarm, which can move to more effectively obtain the radiant energy of stars. Form a Dyson swarm. Sure, let's queue that up too. Actually, let's queue it up first. I think we got every upgrade that doesn't require, like, yellow. So if we go into technologies, we do polymer crystals, and then we can do high strength crystals, and then we can get the yellows. But for right now, actually, we have a little bit more than we need. Alright, alright. Right, because technically we're getting energy, it's just not very much energy, and it's not very fast. These oceans are not that deep, huh? We're going to reach the pole eventually, it's just a question of if you'll allow it to happen or not. Oh, come on. Is there only one pole to this planet? Because, like, we've been to this pole. There should be another pole on the other side of the planet. Five, and then oh, it needs a foundation, huh? Da-ba-ba, da-ba-ba. And then place solar panel. Yeah, all of the others are on here, just like a little bit off from the others. All sorts of kinds of weird. But then we can place a few more solar panels, see. Seven. 14, 15, 16. So this is about what, 28 or so of these? Does not provide much wattage. So here's what I'm really curious about right now. I can watch this big green line right here. Well, not anymore. But if I were to follow this line, eventually I'd reach another pole, right? Like, one is the North Pole, one is the South Pole. I'd have to reach the other one. I think it's this line right here. It's kind of on top of it. Oh, I found the other pole. I have like just enough power to like occasionally start floating. So yeah, can we at least make another like 3x3 grid of solar panels? This is probably why I didn't like notice it, because it is like, because it was underwater. So that's a pole. Which pole is north? Which pole is south? We're in the south, right? Yeah, we're in the south. We're heading to the north. So that's the equator. Gosh, used up so much fuel and so much time just to place solar panels at the north and south poles. I need that. I need more of those upgrades. And if you're just walking, fuel consumption is like neutral. 4 out of 5, but what? Oh, right, yeah, this is that thing that I'd made. It's just filled with, like, oil. Alright, so you might notice that there are a few extra things. Plastic. This stuff. Actually. Wait, it's right here. Is it? Here it is. Payload cannot enter direct. The PC sorted to connect belt and building. Right there. As well as another one of these. Up there. But like, you build stuff and you don't have to worry about, oh my gosh, it's going to just stop working because of reasons. Like, oh, like, in other games like this, if you just, like, stop doing things, eventually things will just stop working. But this game is like, no, it's fine. Go off, have some lunch, or go, like, leave it sitting for a while. You're good. Okay. So I think complete full. Oh my gosh, it is. No, okay. So that side is still working fine. Just that this side is now slow. Okay, yeah, because this is going fine, and then it's just like, excuse. Because it actually bottlenecked there. But yeah, I want to be able to get the resources in there. Like, what do you need? Okay, you need more hydrogen. We have, like, 8 machines going. We could make a whole different machine to try to gather more hydrogen, or go and do something else entirely to try to get more hydrogen. Meanwhile, this is still going off like crazy, even with, what is this, 20 of these? 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 20 of these. It's like starting to slow down a little at the end, but sure. Also titanium. What is this? Arc smelters. No, okay. Okay, what can I find? Any more of those? No. And it's like right over here. For 5. Actually, yeah, these towers right here. Towers of resources. Oh, interesting. This is not producing quite so. Oh, right, because this, of course. This is really trying. But it's all going through like this one thing here, so. It's trying, it's just going slow. Eight, 9, 20. There we go. 2. Yeah, this stuff. Yeah, just 25.1 thousand. No big deal, none. Well, if you don't care about that, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, in games like this. Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see if 30 is going to be enough for 2 harvesters. Yeah, in games like this, where you have like the choice of like building stuff yourself, like why wouldn't you be building stuff constantly? Like, yeah, something like say Minecraft, it takes up like your ability to do other things because if you are making stuff you can't do other things. But things like this or Factorio, you can just keep on making things and it's completely fine. Okay, okay. Sector recipe, copper. 2, 3, 4, 6. At least in Factorio, though, if there are resources in your way, you can just go over them. Six. Four. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Thinking here of how to get over this. My first instinct is the obvious one. And of course, I'm curious about this. Alright, so apparently that works just fine. I want to see it in action, but that's going to be stopped and loaded up too much. Okay, hold on. With 30 of them, these aren't getting quite all the way, are they? And like, yeah, sure, it'll take a bit of time for everything to be fully loaded up. That's just like to be expected. But we can make that a bit faster. Kite sail, freebooter. Okay, so that's going fast, so that... Because most of these can't work, it's really putting a hamper on things. Honestly, if I really wanted to, I could make it all in a conveyor belt type system where they, like, push here, and then the conveyor belt goes out and joins the others. So for example, this is what I'm basically saying. Like that. But all that would do is allow them to have like an extra couple. But it showed that like each machine could have like an extra 3 blocks out. But that's it. And then those 3 blocks would have to be stopped and would have to wait for everything else. And hey, wait a second. Logistics drones to transport cargo within the planet. Okay, okay. Where can I make a logistics drone though? Yeah, I don't have titanium ingots. Actually, what might almost be more reasonable to consider... Okay, wait. Right, conveyor belts. So yeah, if we can get all of these things taken out, and look, it's still stuck on there, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's kind of loading up around and freezing up around the 9. I don't know. You know what? Screw it. Let's do this. Yeah, let's make the episode go a little bit long, just because we're going to be messing around with this a little bit. Also, I like the grid. Make sure everything gets like placed all nice and neatly. Four, 5, 6. Oh, look, now it's only getting blocked off around here. So... Wait, would this work like this? Now you just have your own. Three, 4, 5, 6. I mean, if I have to delete some of these at the end, because they're not providing enough, I will. It's not, like, working or whatever. I'll push it down to only, like, 10 or so. I'll do it. Yeah, the only thing I waste is time, and frankly, if I didn't want to waste time, I wouldn't be playing games. I'm here to waste time and try not to think about the heat as my ball of ice melts right down here. So how far are these going? About this far? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I could, I guess, put it down to like only 7 of them. And that would be plenty. Oh, here's the thing though, it really actually needs this though. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Okay. Yeah, it kind of needs that because these 3 won't always grab them immediately. Yeah, I don't need this. I need like this. Also, I'm going to need another tower. By getting some of all the cubes, I can just go on like this. And alright. I really hope that I don't like wind up needing wood for something in the future. Like, didn't I already need wood for a thing? I was all like, oh, good thing I can still chop down some trees. Yeah, I need it for like an upgrade. Alright, EM rail ejected to eject solar sails to form Dyson Swarm. It's a life cycle. So is that what I think it is? Form a Dyson Swarm. And where are the solar sails? Solar sails. To make them, I need some of that and some of that. Well, I can... Theoretically, yeah, I can make like 2 of that. Then I need some graphene. What's that? Where's graphene? Graphene isn't even on my list of stuff yet. It's like over here. Yeah, music muffles because I go down here. Yeah, I made a nice little copper farm that... Okay. Let me just show off some quick calculations here. 179,000, so effectively 180,000. And each one of these things can hold 60 by 10 by 100, so 6,000. So 180,000 divided by 6,000 equals... I could have 30, or at least 30 more of these things. So I have, what, 1, 2 of them full, 1 of them a little bit full. If I had 32 of these boxes, I could hold all of this copper. With 32 total boxes. And then I could just, like, not need any of this stuff. It would just all be in ingot form. I mean, 32 boxes would take up quite a bit, right? Because... you know, it would be 8 stacks of boxes, but then I could just have like... In fact, what I could do is calculate how far it would take for 8 stacks and then just put them right here. Yeah, so I put them up here, put them right here, 8 across, and then just start filling them. And then how... all the rest of this room just be, hey, making iron with... using iron for stuff. But I think I'm going to take a little break. I'm going to come back some other time. Might be later today, probably won't be. Might be tomorrow, might be in a month. All I know is I'm taking a small break from this game. And... that I might be coming back at some point. But I don't really know. Let's end it right here. Wait, hold on. Hold on. I know I said that's ending. Yeah. In fly mode, you can't really land on things, so... all sorts of whatever to even try, but... And then... Alright, I'm good. I have those... I wonder if wind turbines like those would actually be, like, useful, because we've seen wind turbines. I've seen wind turbines. And they're, like, you know, fans. I wonder if something like that would be, like, more, like, capable of getting energy out of wind. I don't know, maybe it is, it's just, like, so much more expensive, it's not actually worth it, but in this, like, fictional world, you can just make it anyway. Well, also those other turbines with the fans take up a lot of space. These are, like, you know, slim. You can just plop them down. It's fine. It's fine. It's going to end there, but I forgot this game eats my cursor.